lighting up. I just want to make sure that we are recording. Yes, we are recording. All right, let me see if I can go ahead and share my screen. It looks like I'm going to be on a different screen today, but that's okay. We'll make it work. Funny how the screens just all of a sudden switch on me. All right, I'm going to share, I guess, screen number 1 this time. All right, can everybody see my screen? Y'all should be seeing a bright pink screen, like T-Mobile pink, right? Can everybody see that? Yes? Okay. Good, good, good. And I just want to make sure, G, we are seeing the presenter screen, yeah?
Yeah, we're seeing the presentation.
Okay, good. So we have G Money here, we have Pranay here, Connie's here. There's a lot of people here to support you guys. So just make sure that we watch the waiting room for me and get everybody in if we could. Okay, so a lot of people have been waiting for a very long time to hear about AI Bot Studio. This is a special presentation. I've been queuing it up on my wall, and a lot of our partners have been telling their list about it, and everybody's been super, super excited because the mission that we've been on with this whole entire software, right? So it's pretty incredible what we have in store here. And if it's all right with you all, if you would just go ahead and type in the chat here, let me know. I'd like to do some demos today. Is that all right? Yeah, look at that. Tim says real men wear pink. Not only that, Tim, Connie will bring me my tumbler here in a minute. I got a pink tumbler as well, right? So I got the shirt, right? And by the way, let me go ahead and show you the back of the shirt. Can you guys see what that says? It says, every business needs AI. Ask me how. So as I'm doing this presentation, I want you to be thinking about, you know what? This is something I could go out there and do for businesses. And we're going to kind of hit on that a little bit too. All right. Is that cool with everybody? Is that cool with everybody? Yeah? All right. Good deal. Good. Live, active audience. I love it. All right. So, my big promise for you guys. All right. Number 1, you're going to discover why timing is everything in this presentation and how this moment presents a once in a lifetime opportunity to capitalize on AI automation. All right. Number 2, you're also going to discover how anybody, including yourself, can set up simple little AI powered chatbots. Regardless of your experience, you're going to see a live demo. Y'all gave me permission to do that. And number 3, you're going to uncover a powerful secret strategy that will solve your traffic challenges once and for all. I promise you, when you start leveraging what we built, so you can start seeing results immediately in your business. Now, which one excites you most? Number 1, number 2, or number 3? Type in the chat, let me know. 1, 2, or 3? 1, 2, or 3. Good. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay, so we have some traffic obstacles in the house, don't we? That's good to know. Let me just ask this question here real quick, and I see people are still signing on. Why don't you guys just go ahead and type in the chat here? Tell me, what is your business? What do you do? Are you into affiliate marketing? Are you local marketing? Do you own a brick and mortar business? You own a coffee shop? Let's see, SEO, mortgage. Let's see. I teach entrepreneurship, GMB, artist, DJ, local and affiliate, SaaS, affiliate marketing, digital products, cookie company. Oh, I could have some cookies. Let's see, agency, affiliate, AI, local and affiliate, business coaching, strategy coach, SaaS. I want to do affiliate. A lot of affiliate stuff, photography, online coach, chiropractor, right, wanting to be a copywriter. I build bots. Craig says I build bots. There's Dina, food and beverage. Let's see, Marco, MLM, beauty products, digital marketing. Good. Okay. So we have a very diverse crowd here. That's awesome, but that tells me a lot. Okay. So if you don't know who I am at 7 o'clock a.m. over here in Las Vegas, my name is Chad Nicely. I always tell everybody, yes, that is my real name because people always say, is that your alias? And I said, no, no, no. I got daughters. They got the same exact last name, right? I am a top software producer, which is why you're probably here on this call. Now, what you have to know about me, and I've never said this before, I'm actually not, even though I'm one of the top launch guys, I'm not a launch guy. What I do is I create strategies and processes and we figure things out in-house. And then we get super, super excited when we crack the code of things. And then we say, okay, but that was a little bit hard. So let's go build a software solution so all of our students can do what we just did. Does that make sense to everybody? Type in the chat. Let me know if that makes sense. And by the way, you're going to hear me. I'm probably going to annoy you, so I'm going to apologize ahead of time. But I'm going to ask you things like on a scale of 1 out of 10. How many of you understand that? 1 means I'm completely lost. 10 means I get it. I'll ask that a lot because I just want to make sure that I'm communicating with everybody. Okay. The second thing I already told you, I'm a product launch expert. Launched over 100 products, mainly software. I own the Titanium software suite. This is one of the platforms inside of the Titanium software suite. I also do what are called the Titanium workshops. We've done, I believe, 4 of them. We have another 20 more to go. And then I also have the Entourage Mastermind, which is a very, very hands-on, high-level mastermind. Okay, so that's a little bit about me. But first, let me just go ahead and put this out here. I know how many of you are saying, "Oh no, not another chatbot." You can type in the chat. You can be honest with me. How many of you are thinking that, right? Some people are thinking that. And then other people are thinking, I keep hearing about this chatbot thing, but I'm so busy in my business or whatever. I haven't really dug all the way in, but now that chat's involved, I'm going to dig just as completely as far as deep as I could go, right? So somebody asked me this morning, actually, they said, Chad, how would you define a chatbot? There it is right there. Chatbots are just automated conversations. So just think of them like an assistant that never goes to sleep. And not only does it never go to sleep, it never complains, it never calls in sick, it never wants a raise, it never refuses to do anything, it never has an attitude. Well, sometimes it can have an attitude, right? But not much, right? So this is going to be a little bit different. You're going to find out that my motives are different. My mission is different with this. My vision is different with this. I didn't just build a chatbot software because they're hot. That wasn't the idea. Okay. And you also have to know that I use this every single day in my business and will continue to use this. Now, the first thing that I want to address right away is chatbots aren't complicated anymore. I've had a lot of partners that went out there over the years and they built these chatbots that integrated with Facebook and all this stuff. And back in the day, they were really, really hard, right? Today, they're not as hard. As a matter of fact, when I told my coaching call the other day, I said, man, look, it's as simple as this. If you can write a Facebook post, you could probably create a chatbot because that's about the same amount of work that you're going to put into it, right? And in many cases, it's going to be less than that, right? So chatbots used to be complicated, right? How many of you can relate to what I have here on the screen? How many these big old workflows that just go and they keep going and they keep going and they keep going, right? Man, this stuff here gives me headaches, like really, really bad. I've dealt with a lot of clients that did all that stuff and it just confused me. And this was the reason why I wasn't really all into chatbots, right? Because it was complicated. And if your mind doesn't think that way, now type in the chat here, yes or no. How many people's mind actually thinks this way right here? Yes or no? Hey, DJ Speedway, how you doing? No, no, no. Look at all the comments here. Everybody's saying no. Mm-mm. Everybody's saying no. Yeah, I agree with you. My mind does not work that way either. Here's the good news. Let's take that same exact map, okay? And guess what? This guy right here takes all of those boxes. So before, if I take him out again, those boxes, if you wanted to build a chat bot and somebody wanted to know what your hours were, then you had to go and click this little box and say, okay, if somebody asks for the hours, tell them it's Monday through Friday, right? You had to, if they want the location, you had to tell them the address. Like you had to figure all that stuff out. You had to predict what their questions were going to be, and you had to give them the answers. Today, no, 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 no. This guy does all of that for you. All of it. So the only thing we have to do is take care of that first box. Guess what? Now I like where we're going. Now I'm all in, right? How many of you could agree that this is a better business model? Like we don't have to figure out everything to the right, right? That little guy right there can just do his job. And you know what? I'll mind my own damn business. He can mind his business. He just does his job and I'm happy. And he'll never call in sick. He'll never complain. We're good, right? It's a good time to be alive. Okay. Now, here's the other thing too, right? This little guy right here, That's your expert. And this expert, we're using these experts for customer support, frequently asked questions, generating leads, sales support, appointment bookings, personalized marketing, internal businesses, event registrations, anything you think of. If I create a course, we're going to have a chatbot. If I have a training call, we're going to have a chatbot. If I write a book, we're going to have a chatbot, right? And that's just me here in my office. Now, think about all the local businesses out there. Think about the restaurants. Here's a great idea for you guys, car lots. Imagine having a chatbot for every single car on the lot where people could just go and ask about the prices, ask about the engine, ask about the ownership, like all that stuff. There's so many opportunities as we go through this presentation. I'm hoping that you guys will all be sharing ideas with all the opportunities that are out there because we're not competition to each other. Okay. Um, Here's the other thing too. Man, the comments are great this morning. That's good. This is the other thing too. These chatbots, they have a little bit of personality, don't they? So they can be professional, they can be friendly, they can be witty, they can be humorous, they can be empathetic, they can be sales oriented, technical, inspirational, authoritative, cheerful, luxury, casual, analytical, quirky, supportive, educational, all of those things. And I'm here to tell you, man, that my favorite one, and I'll show you the reason why here in a second, is witty. I freaking love the witty chatbot. And whenever we go and deploy that, people always come back. They're like, man, that little chatbot's pretty cute. How'd you get it to talk like that? Oh, it took a long time. We have been training that chatbot for the last 3 years. Oh, yeah, I can totally tell because it just knew everything and it was just so nice. And yeah, I would like prefer to talk to a chatbot than a person. That's what the lady told me, right? Um, and you can kind of see here, right? These are some of the screenshots that I took just when I was doing this, just preparing this launch, right? You can see Paul writing on my screen, Paul. Look over here on the left-hand side. Look at this. It says this was for a photography expert, and it says, "Snap, crackle, pop. Let's get those creative juices flowing and dive into the wacky world of photography. How can I assist you today? Just toss me your photography queries like a hot potato." Say what? Well, that's what we call witty, right? Over here on the right-hand side, at Square Salon, we dance through the week with these fantastic hours to ensure your hair journey is nothing short of fabulous. We're actually presenting this bot this week to the owner of a hair salon that's got about 100, 150 hairstylists in there. One of the biggest salons in the country, right? And it really did take us about 2 minutes to build, right? No exaggeration. Now, how many of you are starting to understand? And this hit me when I was putting together these slides, man. How many of you remember the Jetsons? Because you know what? We're there, right? I'm waiting for the food to come out of the wall. Like we are there. And honestly, I didn't think that was going to happen in my lifetime. Like things are moving fast, folks. And I don't know if y'all notice, at the time I'm doing this presentation is 2025. Man, tell me things aren't moving fast this year, especially with AI. They are cooking, yeah? Yeah, things are going super, super fast. So it's time for you to pay attention. I'm paying more attention now than I ever have before. But a lot of the reason why is because I like where AI is at. I like the abilities it's given us. I like how it's evolved. It still has a long ways to go, but I like where it's at. Now, honest to God, it takes me about 2 minutes to put together a chatbot. I did it in a sales video, 1 minute and 56 seconds. Of course, here's the thing, guys. I build software, so I don't have to tweak around with it a lot. Now, how many of you like to tweak around with software? Yes or no? I'm 49 years old. I don't like it anymore. I don't want to do it no more. I just want results. So do we have some tweakers on the call, or do you just want to get some results? Which is it? And it's okay. I'm not going to judge you. I just want to know what kind of call we're dealing with. So few people like to tweak, but most people just want to get results. We don't want to sit here in front of a computer with a big hot light on us. I don't want to, not at 7 o'clock in the morning. We just want to get results, right? Well, that's why I built a piece of software that takes me 2 minutes to get results. Here's the other thing too. I love audiences. I love being on stage. It blows people's mind when I say, you know what, I'm going to create a chatbot up here. Put a timer up on the screen. We're going to do it in 2 minutes or less. I love building software where I can put you on a plane, fly you out to Vegas. A lot of you have been here, and we can all sit in a room and you can leave with things done. You can leave with your chatbots built. You can leave with your funnels built. You can leave with your follow-ups in place. All of that stuff can happen automatically because we make our software stupid simple. Yeah. So here's the thing. Could you go out there and build a chatbot in 2 minutes or less? How many of you feel like you could? Type in the chat, let me know. Not a chance. Well, I disagree with you. I think you could. But I want to share some things with you. This is Priscilla. Priscilla, first time out. She said, I went out there, I deleted my chatbot, I started fresh. I'm having so much fun with this. Let's see. She didn't tell me how long it took, but she was saying everything that went wrong the first time. Then she went and did a refresh. Over here, this is Mark Joven. Look what he says here. Let's see. I just finished my first chatbot for Facebook and Instagram. It took me 15 minutes. 15 minutes, right? Somebody said if I look at the camera here, it's a better experience, but this is not going to be on the recording of my camera. This is just a bonus for you guys. But if I do that, then I need to have the comments over here, and it gets kind of wacky with the recording. So look at here, Randy Booth. Hey, everyone, I just experienced Chatbot AI Bot Studio. I'm absolutely blown away. Look what he said here, in less than 20 minutes. Steve Barrett says, AI Bot Studio is a bomb, diggity, no doubt. Got this baby up and running for the first time in less than an hour. So yeah, maybe you're not going to hit 2 minutes out of the gate. I didn't hit 2 minutes out of the gate, but that's where I'm at now, right? Stu Sutherland says, check this out. I spent a ton of money trying to figure out complicated chatbots. It took me a whole month just to get that one that could barely tell a joke. But with AI Bot Studio, I built an awesome community guide in about 40 minutes. He's rocking out his local community in his newsletter, right? Alan says, I got my bot created for the local page I'm building. It took me about 15 minutes. So let me ask you something. How many of y'all have, oh, Craig, he's getting it down to 10 minutes. How many of y'all have at least 10 minutes a day to build out a bot? Yes or no? Do we have the attention span to at least give it 10 minutes? I can get you down to 2, right? But we can look, okay. So yeah, Craig Eubanks says, I built this awesome bilingual bot in under 10 minutes. How cool is that? Fastest bot I've ever created. But the real magic, it's ridiculously easy to hook up to Messenger for your business page. Talk about a game changer. Curtis, he says, AI bot connect in approximately 15 minutes, include data center, logos, and API key integration. Easy, simple, and very, very fast, right? Guys, I have so many of these things. Robert, for one of my Facebook properties, I was able to deploy a bot to answer questions about our community. It was so simple. I created 5 bots for all my different social media properties, whether or not they were on Facebook, Instagram, or both. I didn't do the WhatsApp, but maybe later. I can't wait to show some of these bots to local businesses. Marlene Thomas says, it took me 10 minutes to build this bot. The software is a game changer. How many of you are starting to think, you know what, maybe this is something I can do? That's my point here. That's the reason I'm showing you this. And believe it or not, I work very, very closely with my students. I could show you hundreds of testimonials, right? But I'm not going to do that because today is about you. But before we go into that, I want to share a real quick story with you, real quick, about Mr. X here, okay? So my dad, who passed away at the start of COVID, about 2021, he's not here anymore. He told me one day about how he had a story. We were talking about missed opportunities. And he said that he was invited to this meeting, and my dad was making a lot of investments at the time. And this new company was looking for investors. And so he got on the phone, he talked to this guy named Jeff or whatever, and my dad didn't make that appointment. He went to dinner or something with a date and got busy, whatever the story was, and he missed that appointment. And I asked him, I said, would you invest it? He goes, yeah, I would have invested, not even knowing what I did. Just had I been in the room, I would have invested because I always took the chance, right? Can anybody guess who I'm about to put up on the screen? Anybody at all? Who do you think I'm going to put on the screen? Elon? Nope. Not Elon. Microsoft? Nope. You're getting close. There it is right there. Jeff Bezos. My dad missed the opportunity. Would have made millions off that deal. It was before Amazon had even started. They were just talking about creating it, right? This is an apartment in Casper, Wyoming. That's where I used to live. right? This is called Fox Hill Apartments. And my apartment was right here. The pool was over here. And I can remember sitting there at my desk, just like I am right now. And I was on this webinar. I was on a webinar by a guy named Brad. And Brad was introducing this new opportunity, and he told everybody, and I don't know why he did it, there was nothing in it for him. He told everybody, go out there right now, stop everything you're doing, and just go spend $100, $200, and it's going to change your life. What do you think he was telling me to buy? And by the way, it was less than 50 cents at the time. What do you think he was telling me to buy? Anybody? 2009, 2010, somewhere around there, maybe later. It was probably later, actually, because yeah, probably 2011, 2012. It was Bitcoin. It was Bitcoin. It was under 50 cents at the time. Had I bought $200 worth? I don't know. I don't even want to know the math, right? Y'all don't need to tell me that. But that was a second opportunity that my family had just it was right there, right in front of us and gone. Guys, let me tell you something right now, and I hope y'all feel the same exact way. I'm not missing this opportunity, and neither should you. Can we all agree that this is a big opportunity and we are at the ground of something absolutely incredible that is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger? And I know a lot of us were ignoring it. A lot of us were threatened by us. A lot of us were going, I don't know how to fit. I'm going to show you how you fit in today, right? And this is something everybody's going to be able to do. But I want you to start paying attention to this. Whether you do it with me or whether you do it with somebody else, it doesn't matter. And here's the reason why, okay? The market's growing. This huge opportunity, guys, did you know that chatbots are becoming mainstream and only 16 to 19% of businesses already use them? I'm going to say that again. 16 to 19% of businesses use chatbots and 55% plan to. Hello? Do you guys catch my drift here? 55% of people, of businesses, plan to. So it's a really, really good time to be on this call. Now, I've known these things. I've been paying attention to these things. My friend Nick introduced me to AI over 3 years ago. He called me up out of the blue or whatever and said, man, there's this thing called this GPT-2 or 3 or whatever it was, and you got to pay attention to it. And he had been behind some closed doors and got preview access before anybody ever knew. And he was telling me about it. And I've always been there ever since, done a lot of events, had a lot of partners. All of our software is focused on AI. There's always a smoking gun, right? But this is the thing. Small businesses are looking for chatbot solutions, but they don't know where to start. My girl, she's a hairstylist. If she had not been, in my presence and in this, kind of atmosphere, she probably wouldn't know either. None of those hairstylists know where to get something like this done. The chiropractor doesn't know. The restaurants don't know. They don't know. They don't know until somebody like you walks in and asks for the money. Keith says, huge light bulb moment. I don't know what your light bulb moment was, but I'm glad you're having light bulb moments, Keith. Does that make sense? And look, how many of you, and we can be honest here on this call, how many of you are making the money you want to make? Yes or no? Yes or no? Okay, listen to me, because I want this to sink in. The reason why you're not making the money you want to make is because you are not asking for it. And here's the thing. People are going to go out there and they're going to ask for this and they're going to get paid. And there's no reason at this point it can't be you. Make sense? There's no reason at all why it can't be you. Okay, so you just got to change some things. And it's time for you to go ask for the money because you deserve it. So that's why I built AI Bot Studio. I realized the opportunity. I realized where things were going. 2025, I realized it was going to go really, really fast. Okay. But I'm here to tell you, this absolutely is the easiest platform. And I'm going to prove it to you. I'm going to prove it to you today, right? No coding required, drag and drop, simple, stupid, pre-built templates. It's AI powered, one-time set, forget it. All we got to have is a URL, and we don't even have to have that, okay? And let me just make sure, because I got so many windows open over here. Where's your chat? Okay, good. And here's the thing, if you haven't figured it out already, we're doing something that you've never seen before. And I do have the smoking gun in this software. And that is this right here. How many of you are here because you heard that this incredible software does this? And if you've ever had to do this before, my God, good luck to you. Good luck. And let me tell you something else too. We are Facebook approved, okay? And that is not the easiest thing to do. I'll bet we had to submit over 60 videos to get approved with this software. It's really, really tough, right? But we did it, and it's great. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I know you guys are here for a demo. So let me see if I can go ahead and share my screen. And I'm going to turn off my camera here so I don't distract you guys. Okay. Let's see. I'm already sharing that screen. All right, let me just drag this over here. Okay. So I am inside of our AI Bot Studio. All right. Now, I've been listening to you guys. I watch the comments very, very closely. Okay. I'm not a very scripted guy. I watch things very, very closely. A lot of people like our dark layout. Okay, I'm like going blind, so I'm going to keep the light layout here. You can see it's very, very clean, very simple. I'm not going to overwhelm you. I'm in our platinum account, so there's even stuff here that you probably won't see. And the first thing that I want to point out is I'm very, very good on video, especially getting right to the point. How many of you are relieved to see little 4-minute videos, little 3-minute videos, little 5-minute videos? You guys like that? Right to the point, because the goal is to get you guys set up. A lot different than what we're doing here, right? As soon as you come in here, there's an onboarding screen where I will walk you through the process. So we have quick start videos, we have a community, and of course, we have our support desk. The menu is very, very simple, but we're going to come over here to the bot library for now. With this software, I know other softwares charge you a lot of money to do this, but you can come over here and you can connect your OpenAI key from AI. You don't have to. You can start using our admin account. I'm okay with that. I'll cover the cost because I want you guys to actually go out there and create your first chatbot, right? And so here's the thing. I can come over here and I can go ahead and click on this button and I can say chatbot. Now, somebody go ahead and tell me something we can create a chatbot on today. What can we do? Sourdough, mortgage, lead gen. Ooh, astronomy is kind of interesting. Astronomy, coffee shop. I'm a diehard coffee lover, guys, like big time. Customer support. Let's do a coffee lover, right? So the name of our expert is gonna be coffee lover, right? So we can do coffee lover bot, whatever. You call it whatever you want. You can put it in the description if you want to. Okay. None of that's new to you guys. Go ahead and save changes. Now we have our coffee lover bot. Okay. And if I come over here and if I go ahead and edit this chatbot, it's going to take me inside. All right, now we go into a little bit more detail, but I'm going to tell you guys right now that this is nothing that you guys can't handle, right? We're over here on this pink tab, which is the settings. Now, what I like and what I have to have, guys, is I'm actually a pretty simple guy, so I don't like bouncing around. Whatever I change over here, I want changed over here, like right here in front of me, right? So this can be the best coffee in Vegas, okay? And then this can say something about your digital barista at your service. Okay, so it's filling in over here. For the bot greeting, I could just say hello there. Does everybody see it filling in over here? I am sharing my screen, yes? Okay, good. So people start asking, are you sharing your screen? I'm like, I hope so, because it took a whole minute and a half to do that. No, okay. And then we got this placeholder down here. All right, very, very simple, okay? Now the next thing is, we could just go ahead and link an expert to this, and this actual chatbot will start functioning before we even train it. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you something else that you've probably never seen before. I'm going to come over here to the left-hand side, and this is our expert, also known as assistant creator, right? And so I'm just going to go ahead and type in a barista expert or a coffee expert or a latte expert, whatever I want to do. Remember what I told you, you can go ahead and connect your own AI account. You could just use our API account. And I'm going to come down here, and my search term is going to be coffee expert. Okay. And remember what I told you about the tones? There's those 15 tones. I'm going to go ahead and choose this guy right here. Okay. And if I click generate instructions, what you're going to see over here on the right-hand side is you're going to see these instructions go ahead and start to be generated. Now, the thing I love about this so much, guys, is when there are updates that happen out there in the world of AI or whatever that is, then these instructions will always update. You will always get the latest and greatest, okay? And yes, I can come over here and I can go ahead and edit these instructions if I want to, right? So I'm going to go ahead and click on Create Assistant. And now that assistant has been created. Now, let me check in with you guys on a scale of 1 out of 10. On a scale of 1 out of 10, 1 means nope, I'm completely lost. 10 means I'm totally with you, Chad. Where are you at? Scale of 1 out of 10, where are you at? 10, 10, 10, good? Mr. Tim Vero's on the call. Good to see you, my friend. Good. Everybody is good. Okay. And I see staff is answering questions. That's awesome. All right. Well, now that we've created our assistant guides, let's come back over here to our bot library. And now let's go back in where we were. And let's just go ahead and connect that assistant, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and connect assistant. And by the way, I just want to tell you guys, I am on a T-Mobile internet connection here at the house. I live in the most beautiful part of Vegas that just does not believe in the internet, right? So my internet's horrible. So if it seems a little laggy or something, that's me, all right? So now that assistant that I just created is right here. There's our expert. And again, I can even click in here and I can make changes if I want to. I can also regenerate him if I want to pull up something new. So I'm gonna go ahead and save these settings, all right? And now we're gonna come over here to this guy right here, and these are the quick buttons. Now I'm gonna go ahead and turn this on. And the first thing I'm gonna ask is the special. Okay, and then I'm going to ask for location. Do you guys see these buttons change over here? And then I'm going to ask for hours. Okay, these 3 buttons just came in here. If I want to put more, I can. But I'm going to go ahead and save the settings. And now I am done with the settings. Can everybody type in the chat here? Let me know. Can everybody do the settings? Good. Now here's the thing. As soon as we connected our assistant, it brought in this icon right here. Because now what we can do is we can come inside of here and we can start to train this. I keep calling it assistant, but that confuses people. We're going to call it an expert. You might know it as assistant. I know it as an assistant. Other people understand it as an expert. All right. So we're going to come back to this here in a minute. But first, let's just go ahead and come over here. I'm going to click on bot URL, and I want to show you guys really, really fast. Here is the layout we've done. Now, we haven't customized the logo or done anything else. But if I just say hi there, let's see how this thing reacts. It says, ready for a coffee-filled conversation. I've been waiting for this. How can I perk up your day today? Now, we haven't given it any URLs. We haven't given it a website. How many of you are really, really relieved to hear that for your client, all you got to do is take their website URL, and that's it. And you can, if you identify the things that are most important to that client is going to be tickled pink. For instance, Connie with her work at the salon, man, they want to know, okay, can somebody get the prices? Does somebody know how to make an appointment? Does somebody know the location? Does somebody know the hours? And that client is tickled pink. They love it, right? And yeah, it can do other languages and everything else. Remember, you're free to go into the instructions and tweak it any way you want to, right? So now we'll come back to this, but now let's come over here, okay? And I don't think I necessarily have, but I could clearly open up Canva, guys, and create a logo really, really quickly. but I'm just going to go ahead and just cheat a little bit here. And I'm just going to grab something that I know is going to look good. So we'll go with this guy right here. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and save him. All right. And I'll save him right here. I got all these logos, but I'll save him right there. And then we'll come back over here and we'll just go ahead and start loading our logos, right? So we'll go ahead and put this one for square. I'll go ahead and put that there. Now, as I do that, it updates over here. If I come over here and if I put this one, it's going to update over here. Okay, you'll see it update up here. If that one might be too big, right? Because it's a smaller image. Let me see if it there. So I can go ahead and do that one. Same with this one. And Paul is like drawing all over my screen. Paul, are you trying to like point to the right? Now look, here's the thing too, guys. We'll get to this one here in a minute, but look, notice you got all these colors here. Why is that? Because I don't want you to make our chatbots ugly. If you make this comment right here a bright color, you just totally screwed everything up. Would you guys agree? So you can't screw this up. I learned this a long time ago with software to give you a lot of choices, but make sure none of them are going to screw it up, right? Now, if we look at this brown here, let me go ahead and grab a color wheel here. That's a color code. That's the color of that brown, right? I can actually come over here and let's go ahead and make it that brown color. That looks pretty good. And let's put the brown color right here too, right? So we can come over here, we can do this, and we can go ahead and put this right here. Now, yes or no, how many of you think that looks pretty good? Ken says you thought of everything. That looks good, right? How many of you think that the client would be happy with that? Yes or no? Matter of fact, let's go see what that looks like on the page over here. Let's click on the bot URL again. Let's come back over here. Let's open it up. I think that looks pretty fantastic. Yeah? And by the way, it looks just as good on the phone. I'll give you guys a link here in a minute. Okay? All right, so we spent a lot of time on, I didn't want something that looked, I don't want to put anybody else down, but there's some chat bots out there that kind of have like a cartoonish feel to it. And I wanted to have a really, really clean look that businesses would be happy with. Does that make sense to everybody? And thank you so much for all the comments. That's awesome. All right. Now, at the same time, we set up this bot here, and I just went through basic settings, nothing real complicated. And by the way, can everybody do what I've done so far? Just say, yes, I'm with you. I got it. Is everybody good so far? Nobody's frustrated yet? There's a lot of people on this call. There's almost 300 people, so I just want to make sure everybody's good. Okay. Now, at the same time, we've also given you this page, and I've shown you a little preview here, but we can go ahead and do the same exact thing. I can go ahead and grab that coffee logo here, and I'll just go ahead and put the Square Salon logo here. Okay. And if I go ahead and save these settings, and if I come over here to the page URL, you're going to see that you also have this page URL. So you have the widget, you have the page URL, right? And you can see it's changing the greeting now. Double shot greeting, what's percolating in your world today? How can espresso my assistance? See, it thinks it's funny, right? But watch this. If I turn down my brightness, I want to show you guys something real fast. And I could put it in the chat, but look at this here. I'll turn down my brightness. And if I grab this URL before we change it, let me just go ahead and put this in the chat here. I'm going to send it to myself on Zoom so that I can open this on the phone and show you guys, because this is really, really important. And these are things that we spend a lot of time working on, probably too much time. But if I open this on my phone, let me get this URL to come in here. Did it send? Where is that? Chad Nicely's presenting. Okay, there it is. It's right in front of me, Chad. Big red truck. Okay, look. Can you guys see this? Hold on, let me stop sharing my screen for a minute. I want you guys to see this. Okay, are you guys able to see this? No? Oh, because my camera's not on. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Where's that at? Okay, there we go. How about now? It's kind of bright, but if I come down here, if I just click something, you can see how fast it responds, right? And it does all of this right here in real time. So we spent a lot of time working on responsiveness, working on responses, on how it comes up, making sure it doesn't get stuck. Like you guys have had experience before with other chatbots that may have been a little bit difficult, yeah? Okay. Okay. Perfect. All right. So we've already done these three steps. Now, the next step is we'll do this one here in a minute, but let me come over here and let me show you one thing real fast that I think you guys are going to like. So if I'm on my bot over here, is there anybody that's interested in building a list? Type in the chat and let me know how many of you are interested in building a list from your chat bot. Good, because the money's in the list, right? Yeah, okay, so look, we can have it where if I put, I'm a big guy on newsletters. I absolutely love newsletters. I teach newsletters a lot, right? And so I want to have it where somebody's going to click a checkbox here to sign up for my newsletter. So I want to go ahead and get their first name and I want to get their email address. That's all I want. I could get their first name, last name, phone number if I want to, but that's all I want. And once I collect that, I can send that to an autoresponder. I can send it to Go High Level. I can send it to Infusionsoft. I can send it to GrooveFunnels, wherever I want to send it to, right? So the other thing is this thing can appear instantly, or you can wait till they send you the first message, and then this gate opens up. Does that make sense? Does it work with Sendio? I love Josh Zamora. Of course it works with Sendio. All right. So is everybody getting this right now? Now let me ask this question. How many of you could flip a switch and turn an opt-in form on? Yes or no? I told you, man, this was going to be stupid simple, right? Stupid simple. Okay, now let's come over here to the thing that is not so simple, right? And that's this guy right here. So I think that I am in a different browser, but I'm going to go ahead and try. So when I want to connect my bot that I just set up to my social media, I click this here, and here's the thing, I can connect WhatsApp, Messenger, and Instagram. So WhatsApp's a kind of a pain in the butt because you got to have a separate number for each bot. Yeah. So I'm going to have thousands of bots. I have no desire to go out there and have thousands of numbers with WhatsApp. I'll just have my main bot for my mastermind or whatever, where people can, text the bot, right? But I can come over here and I can say continuous chat nicely. I can say get started. So I'm already logged into Facebook. That's good. And I can say next. Now look, I'm going to do this in real time so you guys can see this. Is that cool? Now I've already got a number that's set up on WhatsApp. Okay, there it is right there. And I'm going to click next. Now I'm going to click continue. And if we've done everything right, it is early. Let's click finish. We don't have to add a payment method or anything. If we've done everything right, nope, I thought so. This account has already been added. Would you do me a favor, G, and remove those accounts from that other place, please? It's in the Nicely Media. Could you do that for me?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. It's okay, though. We'll reconnect this here in a minute. I have the account that I'm logged into on Facebook. I have it connected to another account. He's going to go in there and click a button, and he's going to disconnect all these, okay? But I'm here to tell you the one that is a problem for me is Instagram. Instagram's always been a problem when it comes to Google Chrome. I can't log into Instagram from Google Chrome, but I can from Firefox, right? So just remember that with Instagram. But all these other ones, we're just going to click it. Let me know when I can do that, G. We're just going to click it. And then when we do, we're going to connect, right? This is some advanced setting stuff that you guys aren't ready for yet. You can see there's tooltips on everything. But now the last step is we come over here and we're taking a lot of input from you guys. Okay, now he says I can connect. See that? He waited for me to click off that tab and then he says you can connect. All right, so let's try this again. We're going to click on WhatsApp. Let's do this again now, okay? We disconnected from the other account. So we'll go ahead and continue as me. All right, here it is. You guys are seeing the real nitty gritty here. We'll say get started. Okay, we'll click next. There it is. I should have, hold on. I want to choose my profile. I've already got this one here. I'm going to say next, continue. And then we're going to go ahead and click finish. And if we've done everything right, never know what happens when you're live. If we've done everything right, then there we go. We're connected to WhatsApp. Now, how many of you can do that? That's it. How do I connect to Facebook? I logged into Facebook. I'm logged into Facebook, right? And I am sharing my screen, yes? All right, so now let's do it with Messenger. Messenger is the easy one. And what's cool about Messenger, how many of you have a business page? Yes or no? I got so many business pages, I don't even know what to do with. They should have charged for them because I wouldn't have as many then, right? But they let me set all these business pages up for free. They used to be called fan pages back in the day. But I can come over here and I can go ahead and reconnect. And you're going to see that I'm going to connect right to Messenger. And there it is. It's connected to this fan page right here. If I wanted to, this is what G just did. He clicked disconnect in the other one. But let me kind of show you. If I come over here to this link here, and if I choose my page, if I say edit previous settings, look at this here. These are all business pages. Every single one of those can have a chatbot for free. WhatsApp, a little bit more complicated. Now, how many of you are starting to connect the dots? You're starting to understand what's going on here, right? It's pretty freaking cool, right? So right now it's set for this one. I'm gonna say, yep, I like that. Okay, we'll go ahead and use my account. Yep, save it. And then it's gonna circle back around. Got it, chat has been connected. And this window is gonna close and boom, now we're connected to Messenger. Now, we'll attempt Instagram, but I got a feeling I gotta come over here to Firefox, right? So we'll click on connect Instagram. Again, I can't even log into Instagram. It just freezes on me, right? So I'll go ahead and put my information here. Uh, and people are like, oh my God, did he just put his real number up there? Yeah, I sure did. That's my real number, right? Okay, so now look, I'm gonna say not now, and then this thing's gonna sit around and spin, and this is not our software. I can't log into Instagram either, but I can do it from the Firefox, right? So, and other people have had that problem too, logging into Instagram. So it's this OAuth thing, whatever. All right, but that's how you do these three. Does that make sense now? Let me see if I don't want anybody to take my word for it. Hold on just a minute. Do you guys want to see how Instagram connects? I know you do, don't you? It's like, dude, you queued it up and then you just let it go. Hold on, let me show you. I'll log into Instagram. Hold on a minute. We'll do this for reals. I don't want you to think we have a bug. We don't have a bug. Instagram's just a pain in the butt. And by the way, did you guys all notice that my software loads faster than theirs does? Let's see, app.ai bot. Multi-million-dollar company and their software sits there and spins. Okay, here we go. So let me go ahead and log into this account. See if this is the right account. This is a different account. Hold on a minute. This is actually one of the accounts that we're actually using. But let me come over here and I'll show you. We'll log out of this account. I'm now inside of here. This was a demo account we just set up for today. But let me go ahead and do this. So we'll connect Instagram in this account. Right now, look. We've already got WhatsApp connected. We've already got Messenger connected. Does everybody see this right now? This bot is connected to those two social properties, yeah? Okay, now let's come over here and let's go ahead and continue. Let's go tackle Instagram, right? And you're going to want to tackle Instagram, okay? So we'll come in here to the meta and we'll connect to Instagram. And I'll do that again. Okay. This guy's sneaky. Did he put his phone number up there on purpose? No, I just can't remember my login. So there we go. I'm going to go ahead and click allow. There it is right there. And now watch. Instagram's really fast. It's done. Does this run on credits? No, we don't have credits. We don't have credits. Let me tell you something about me, okay? I get a lot of partners that get mad at me. And they say, dude, you leave so much money on the table. You know why? Because I'm just so excited to use my own software. I'm not thinking like all the other marketers. I'm just excited to use the software. We need it for ourselves. Okay, so now look. No, you don't have to pay for anything. You don't have, there's no credits here. You don't have to pay Facebook, nothing. Now, how many of you can do that? Yes or no? How many of you can do what I'm showing you on the screen? Yeah? Of course you can. It's really that easy. It's really that easy. Now, we put some beta users in last night, and this is the other thing I'm going to tell you about me. How many of you are relieved to know, and if I got some of my mastermind members here and some core members here, you can please back me up on this. How many of you are relieved to know that this thing's going to update every single week? That there's always going to be new features, there's always going to be latest and greatest, and I won't charge you for it. Not only that, this thing is a 10-year commitment for me. And if you don't believe me, I got software that's 14 years old that people are still using today. It's called Everless, it's called Easy Links. Never before has there been a better opportunity than there is with AI Bot Studio. All right. And you don't even, y'all, I'm just playing with you right now. I haven't shown you the secret sauce yet. But look at the comments here. Look what people are saying. I'm always updating every day. It's like Christmas around here, right? So now we got some feedback from people on what they wanted to see. We're going to change some things here. We're going to turn little explanation points here and everything else. But basically, when you want to train your bot, you can come over here. You can go ahead and load files. There's some advanced things we can do with this too. So I can go ahead and put PDFs in there, CSVs in there, whatever I want to do. Or I can come over here to the text message and I can just go ahead and say, the store hours are this. Store hours are this, that, this, that. I can put website URLs in here, okay? Now, what it does, somebody asked this question, I'm gonna be honest with you. I wasn't even thinking that far. Websites to me are dead. I don't even think about websites anymore. I got so many landing page builders that for me, I only work from a landing page. So we're gonna go back and we're gonna revisit that. Right now, if you put a landing page URL in there, it will go and read that whole entire URL. It'll memorize the URL, it will learn from it, and that's good. But if you put a whole-blown website in there, will it go do the website right now? No, it won't. But we're already looking into it, and I'm going, yeah, you know what? Websites were a thing. I suppose they're still out there. We need to do that. Is that fair? Has everybody got that? Don't worry, Laura, I'm getting to you. All right. And then you can do Q&As. Okay, so this is how you're going to train, and there's an easier way to train that I'm going to show you here in a minute. But first, this is the confirmation that I want from you guys. On a scale of 1 to 10, how many of you are now convinced that you could absolutely build a bot and you could deploy it over here, my smoking gun, yes or no? Every single person on this call should now be convinced that they can build a bot, right? And this is interesting. I don't see the slides coming up, so I'm just going to be surprised, I guess. Oh, there they are. Okay, cool. We don't want to be surprised. Okay, good. So that was a 5-minute demo. All right. Now, let me put this up here because everybody was excited about traffic. Okay. So we did our 5-minute demo. Now, there's only one platform on this screen that you need to focus on. How many of you are relieved to hear that? What did he just say? One? Yep, one. There's one platform, and I'm going to prove to you that I want you solely focus on 2025 with this. Sandra says Facebook. What else? YouTube. Carrie says no way. Let's see. Dina says YouTube. Brahma says Facebook. Jim says IG. Chris says IG. Guys, it is right here. And here's the reason why. I'm going to ask it again before we go into this, because I promise you I'm about to blow your mind, and this is going to be one of the greatest calls you've attended in 2025. That's my promise to you. How many of you, again, are into affiliate marketing? How many of you, again, are wanting to build a list? How many of you, again, want to actually, and I've waited 20 years to say this, I didn't say it when the other marketers said it, want to make leads and sales in your sleep? It's never been possible to do that before, ever. But here's the thing. If you want to do that, you got to make a promise to me. It's this right here. What does KISS stand for? Somebody type in the chat, let me know. What does KISS stand for? What does it say on the screen? You like that? Keep it simple, silly. My girl would say, keep it simple, stupid. Right? But that's what it is. Keep it simple, silly. Right. Right. Now, let me show you something. What did I tell you at the beginning of the call? I don't build software to build software. I don't build software to launch. I find opportunities and I say, oh my God, this is something that I can do. This is something she can do. It's something her kids can do. And it's something I can teach all my mastermind members. I can teach my tribe members. I can do events around this. It's on like Donkey Kong. And I'm going to share with you right now what those moments were. If I bring up this post here, and I know every single one of you are going to get off your call and you're going to go see this, and you're going to realize it's been right before your eyes the whole entire time. This post that I made in my group 13 hours ago, I was trying to get everybody's attention. I was trying to wake them up. This one post had 6,416 comments. This guy don't even put himself on video. He is literally pointing to this affiliate site called rev.com. He is pointing to that site and he is saying, type in this word, and 6,416 people have raised their hands saying, I want to learn how to build a side hustle. Hello? Does everybody understand what I'm telling them right now? Now, somebody do the math because I failed math in grade school, but let's say that 30% of those people opted in and gave us their email. If we took it down to 6,000, 6 times 3 is 18. Is that 1,800 people that we just put on our list? Yes or no? Yeah. Yeah. And guess what? We didn't pay for ads. We're not doing SEO. We're not putting ourselves on camera. We're not speaking on camera. We're not shooting 20-minute videos. We're not shooting 7-minute videos. Like, people don't even have the patience for a 10-second short form video anymore. Now it's got to be like 3 to 7 seconds, or like people's attention span is, and that's great news for you. It's awesome news for you, right? Here's another one. Look at this here. I don't even know if the person that owns that account, that might be her, it might not. I don't know. She's sitting at the computer doing this, not saying a damn thing. Somebody's just sitting there with an iPhone and she's just doing this. She's just doing this. And it's got this hookup on the screen that says, I asked ChatGPT to act as my personal business coach and help me create a comprehensive plan to generate over $100,000 online by 2025 without any profit cost. Now, guys, if I wanted to go and have the same success, and if I took that prompt, what could I do with it to come up with something unique? What could I do with it? Could I give it to ChatGPT and say, do me a favor, I like this prompt. Can you create me something different that's original? Yes or no? Could we do that all day long? A simple hook with a 7-second video has 7,530 comments. At a 30%, if 30% of people gave us their email address, that's 2,100 people you just added to your list. And again, you didn't pay for ads. You're not doing SEO. You're not doing anything. How about this one right here? This one right here. RIP ChatGPT, say hello to all your assistant, super assistant, whatever this is. Probably some affiliate offer. 11,000 comments. 11,000. Comment chat and we'll send you the link. 11,000 comments. 11,000 comments. Now, do I have your attention? Yes or no? So then after that, my mastermind members, they started finding things. Deborah jumped in there. She's like, wow, look at this one. 2,467 comments. He's talking about how he didn't even talk. Wait, he didn't talk. He didn't do anything. It's just got the words on the screen. How to get approved for grants. 2,467 comments. People saying very interested, 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 interested. Targeted leads, right? How about this one right here? She's over here doing something. Yeah, ChatGPT again, right? 1,389 comments. Carol found this one. 1,389 comments. People are typing prompt, 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 prompt. Now there's a smoking gun here too, right? How about this one? This guy. Now this is Curtis posted this one. Curtis posted this one. I had to comment. I said, are you kidding me? Pay very close attention to this video. It's not his video. It's not his video. He's right there going like this. He's going like this. and 12,000 people typed the word biz. 12,000 people that are interested in building a freaking business or a biz, whatever. 12,000 people commented. Now, how many of you are starting to pay attention to what I'm telling you right now? When I saw this, that's the reason I went and created the software. You're about to discover the real reason why. When I saw this, I said, "Oh my God." I said, "Connie, man, I just want you to constantly film me. I just want you to constantly take pictures. We're going to go open up ChatGPT. We're going to put out hooks every day. I want to have 20 different Instagram channels. I just want these things pumping out. Let's teach our kids how to do it." You got nothing to lose. You got nothing to lose, right? But you know what? Those people know something you don't. You think? There's got to be a secret, right? Those people look very intelligent to me. There's got to be a secret. Yes? Yes? Oh, there's a secret. I already showed it to you. It's right there on the screen. You just got to go figure that software out. That's called ManyChat. Go figure that out. Go create that big old workflow. It just keeps going and going and going and going and going. That's what they figured out. They figured out how to do that with this big old workflow, right? Well, guess what? I want to introduce you. Do I have your permission to introduce you to what I call the InstaSurge Automation Matrix? Do I have your permission? Type in the chat, let me know. Do I have your permission? Yes? How are we doing on time? We're good. Okay, good. So here it is. Step number one, build the bot. How many of you got step one? Type in the chat. You're like, I got step one done. I'm done with step one. I'm done with step one. I'm done with step one. I can do that. Yeah? How many of you can do that? Yeah, light up that chat, baby. Light it up. Good. We're done with step one. How about step two? You ready for this? You ain't ready for this. See, nobody knew this. My partners, my affiliate partners didn't even know this. I totally threw them off track. Step number two, we're going to turn on comment automation. And we don't need no big freaking map. Because remember what I told you at the beginning? Remember when I put that little GPT thing everywhere and I said, oh, you know what? He'll handle it from here on out. We just got to focus on the one spot. I'm going to show you in a minute. How many of you believe that I can have full comments set up in 5 seconds? Click of a mouse for the whole account. If I could do it for the whole account, would that blow your guys' mind? For the whole account. Not only that, when you look at their comments, notice you kept seeing the same thing over and over and over. You keep seeing the same response. Check your DM, I sent you a message. Check your DM, I sent you a message. Check your DM. Same thing, same thing. Now, do you guys feel special when you comment on Facebook or Instagram or something and you get the same exact comment? It's just a paste, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. Does that make you feel special? Yes or no? I want you to feel special. I want everybody to feel special. So the software we created, it uses your expert, it uses AI, it takes your base comment, it looks at their comment, it comes up with something very, very unique. Very unique. So every single comment is 100% unique. Flip of a switch. We're going to do it in a second. And then, see, Instagram has a caveat. This is really, really good. As soon as somebody, this is Instagram's rule. You can't DM, and DM is a direct message. You cannot go into your inbox in Instagram and message somebody else, and you want to do that because that's where you're going to get their email address. That's where you're going to get the sale. That's where you're going to get them on your webinar, whatever you're trying to do. Okay. You can't do that till they've engaged with you. There's 2 ways that they engage with you. Number 1, they have to send you a message. Number 2, they have to comment. So guess what? As soon as those people comment, AI Bot Studio kicks in, it comments back, it replies to their comment, and now we have green light to send them a message. Scale of 1 out of 10, is everybody with me so far? Good, I got all 10s. We're not doing too bad. Now watch this. This is where I come at you full circle, and this is like, oh my God, now I get it. Step number four, this shouldn't be three, this should be number four. Step number four is this. So if I am going out there and I'm commenting about a webinar I'm going to do at 7 o'clock a.m., right? But I don't mention the time. I just say, hey, I'm getting ready to blow your mind tomorrow morning. I'm going to reveal AI Bot Studio, right? And so you comment, you're like, oh, I want in. So AI Bot Studio comments back. It says, okay, thank you so much. Check your DM, right? And so the person goes and checks their DM, and there's a message from AI Bot Studio that says, hey, here's your join link. We can't wait to see you. And the person replies back and says, hey, I didn't get a time. What happens then? What happens then? The bot kicks in. The bot kicks back in. Now, how many of you saw this full circle just now? The comments automatically happen. Once we get the comment, it sends the message. Once they send the message, when they start engaging, when they start responding to that message, the bot takes over. You're done. Like you're just out of the business. Now, can everybody see, even though I'm having fun with you guys, can everybody see why I'm telling you, you could literally make leads and sales while you sleep for the first time ever? Russ says you're a genius. Oh, I'm not a genius, but I'm an opportunity seeker. But the difference with me is I go out there and I share those opportunities. I don't hold anything close to me. I share them with everybody. I like everybody to succeed, right? So, y'all want to see the demo? I'm telling you, this is something everybody can do. By the way, let me just check in with you real quick before we go to the demo. On a scale of 1 out of 100, how am I doing on the call? Is it good? Is it worth your time today? Is it good? Okay, good. Now, let me ask this question. How many of you are going to get off this call and you're going to pay attention to Instagram right when you get off the call? I want you to. I want you to have your eyes opened. I really, truly do. Because if my mastermind members here, if you guys will comment here, when I told you to go find those posts yesterday, did you start to really see how easy this can be? Yeah, it absolutely can. All right. So let me come back over here. Let me go back into AI Bot Studio. If I can find it over here. Where is it at? Here we are. Is this it right here? Let me show them the right account. Yep, I'll be in the same exact account. Okay. All right. Here's our barista. Okay. So let's come back over here. And this time I'm going to come over here, this one that says message automations. You guys see it? Is everybody seeing my screen, by the way? Okay, good. So there's this thing here called message automations. Now, look, I'm sorry that I didn't make this look all complicated. I'm sorry that there's nothing on the screen. I just don't like to be confused, right? But look, I know I connected my account, so I'm going to click it. And right away, I know that my account is connected to this bot. And I know that this bot is connected to Instagram, WhatsApp, and Messenger. Make sense? Because remember what I just told you, if somebody responds back, we want to make sure that there's an actual bot there. Because you can do what I'm about to do without a bot being connected. But I'm here to tell you, you want to make sure your bot's connected and you want to make sure that it's connected to Instagram, right? So now we're going to come over here and we're going to click on add post. Square Salon is my girlfriend's salon, Sandra. So we changed that last night. We were doing some demos. Okay, so I'm gonna click on add post. Now watch this. It's gonna spin around and it's gonna go bring in my reels and it's gonna bring in my post. Now, I don't know where he's at. He's usually underneath my desk, but he's not here lately. But this is Bane. That's my buddy. He's my software buddy. He hangs out with me all the time. If you ever come to my house, he'll go lay on your lap while we're doing an intensive, right? But that's Bane. So this is a post on Instagram. Are you ready, G?
Yeah.
And I want you to show the message too, okay? So look, I have now brought this post in, and I can bring in all these posts. But actually, before I do that, let me share something else with you. Remember what I told you? with the flip of a switch, I have now automated my whole entire account. And what that means is if anybody comments on my account, so somebody on the call said they want to learn to build software. Well, guess what? I shot all these videos teaching people how to build software. That whole entire account, right now it's just named Square Salon, but that whole entire account is my account all about software. So it would be very, very easy to comment every single time about software and then have the same follow-up where I give them my sheets or something. Yeah, or give them a course. Okay. So this catch-all is on. And all I'm going to do is I come over here and I'm going to say, okay, here's my base comment for the catch-all. And if I want to do what the other guys are doing, and I kind of recommend that you do, right? I kind of recommend that you do have a keyword that people comment on. Instagram really prefers that. If somebody tells me piss off, then it's not going to comment. I could put right here in the excluded keywords, right? But if I want people to comment barista, then I can just go ahead and type the word barista. And then they have to type barista for the comment to happen. Does that make sense to everybody? So I'm going to give it a base comment. And then what happens is AI takes the base comment, it looks at their comment, and it comes up with its own. Yeah? So our whole entire account has this on. And now what I can do is I want to bring in Bain now. So we'll bring him in. Okay. So now here's Bain. This is a post. And let's go ahead and bring this one in here. We'll bring two things you need. You need discipline and consistency. What a good message for today. That's what this video is about. Came from Denzel Washington. On the path to success, you have to have two things, discipline and consistency. So you guys need the discipline to start what I'm telling you. You need the consistency to do it every single day. And I'm telling you this will work. Okay. So here's a reel and here's a post. Which one do you want me to do, G?
You can do the first one.
The doggy?
Yeah.
All right. So this is Bang. So now watch. Even though there's a catch-all on this post, on this account, on this whole account, I'm making exceptions. So this can still catch everything, but this one is going to do something separate. So we're going to come back over here, and I'm just going to go ahead and say IG comment. I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to regenerate with AI. I'm going to say thank you so much. I'm going to keep it very, very vague so you can see this for your comments. And again, I already showed you advanced settings, very, very basic, but I'm going to go ahead and click Save Changes. Now, see that little pink thing right there, guys? Instagram is automated. Does everybody got this right now? How many of you can do this? Now, let's come back over here and let's do the messaging. And I'm going to say thank you so much again. We're going to keep this very, very generic. Check your DM for details. And I don't even have to spell things right. That's what I love about AI, man. It puts up with my spelling errors. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip this on. I'm gonna save changes. And now we got the airplane. You got sending on and you got commenting on. You're done. You're done. There's no big old mind map because you know what? Chad couldn't use it. I discovered this opportunity 2 years ago. I tried to use their software so many times. I tried to hire somebody on Upwork to use their software. Nobody could figure it out. We couldn't get it to work. And finally, Connie kept saying, I want to just sit there and film you doing your software and doing what you do. We got to use Instagram. I'm like, there's no reason to use Instagram because here's the reason why. You're not going to follow up fast enough, darling. You can't keep up with it once things get going. Well, how's everybody else doing? I said, oh, I know how they're doing it, and we can't do it. It doesn't work for us, right? There's something you want to write down, guys. Whenever you're trying to get a lead or sell, somebody comes in, from the point they come in, you have 5 minutes to really follow up with them. And after 5 minutes, your chance of conversion, whatever it is going to drop by 371%. I was never interested in doing what she wanted to do because I knew that we couldn't follow up with them fast enough, right? We don't even have time for lunch half the time. How are we going to follow up with the Instagram comments? It's not going to happen. Well, now it can. So does everybody see how this is going to automate your whole entire account? So let's go ahead and play with it. G, what I need? I need to just log into Instagram, yeah?
Yeah, so you can, so my comment, I'll comment when you're ready.
All right. Hold on a minute. Let me see. I might have to log in again, maybe. Okay. So I'm logged in. Oh, look at that. Choose a digital product, look for a high product. Oh, I promise you, this one just started, right? But if I open this up, I'm telling you right now, they're all doing the same exact thing. Somewhere here, there's comments. I don't understand how it works on the phone. It's much better, or I don't know how to, there it is. Look, I missed it. Did you guys see it though? It said it right there. If I scroll down a little bit, see there, guide, 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 guide. There's that keyword. There's that keyword. And I can probably just scroll through here and you know it when you see it, like right there. There's one right there. I promise you. How Canva can pay your rent. Y'all, you're seeing it in the wild. 19,868 comments. Are you guys seeing this? For reals. What did I tell you? TikTok, forget about it. Facebook, forget about it. We're down with Instagram, aren't we? Yeah? I really want you to be because I want to come together as a collective whole and just figure everything out beyond anything we've ever seen before. And I usually do. Look at this one right here. No videos, just words. Let's see. Here's another one, Canva. And once you start following, you'll see them. You will totally see them. Look, I built my business backwards. It cost me everything. 551 comments. Comment list. You see? Life-changing call. All right. So let me come over here. Let me see if I can find. Nope. Hold on. Like I said, Instagram is tough.
It's under the
Profile.
profile.
Profile. Okay. So is it this guy?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's Tim. He replied yesterday. All right. So you're going to go ahead and comment right now?
Okay, I just did. So if you refresh, you should see my comment.
Okay. You mean Instagram doesn't update in real time? Okay, let's try it again. I don't see it. That's
Okay,
Instagram,
it
though.
should be
That's not
there.
us yet, right? We just replied to the comment. Hold on, let me refresh it again. Is it the dog one? Oh, it's
Yeah,
this
you
one right
see my
here.
comment there.
It's this one right here, right? So now I need to refresh to see our comment. You know what's going to suck, G, is if I didn't turn on that switch. Did I turn on that switch? We always take a chance when we do something live. Hold on, refresh. I don't see that comment. And G is like silent. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? All right, fix that, G. I want to show them that that works.
Yeah, okay.
And I did it really fast, so maybe I didn't, hold on, maybe I didn't flip the switch. There's two switches, right? Hold on. Let me see. Square Salon. It's this one right here, yeah? That one should be good. That one should be good. You look at it. I'm going to come back to you.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so we'll see it. Oh, somebody said I just saw his comment. Hold on a minute. Are you teasing me right now? No, he commented, but our software should reply to him. And it did right before we got on this call, right, G?
Yeah.
All right. Don't worry about it. He will figure it out. But here's the thing. Does everybody understand the opportunity now? Does everybody get this? Software is great when it works. All right. So here's the thing. There's been a lot of people asking about this. All right. So here's the thing, right? How many of you are aware of this launch? How many of you are aware that we were doing this today? How many of you were hearing from, our partners and everything? Yes, you were aware of this, right? So what if I just wave the front end for you? Would that be good? So normally on a funnel, right? You go buy the front end, then you get presented with the upsell. What if I just sold you the upsell right now and it included the front end? Would that be good? So our upsell price, guys, for everything that I just showed you, okay? The creating the bots, the Instagram comments, the follow-up, all that stuff that I just showed you, deploying to Meta and everything else. This is not monthly or anything else, okay? Right here, the unlimited chatbots, the IG commenter, and I want you to let me know when you get that, G, and the IG sender, okay? All three of those guys, this is what you're going to get. Unlimited chatbots. If you buy the front end, you get 250 chatbots. I'm going to give it to you unlimited. You get unlimited chatbots. You got the expert assistance creator that I showed you. You got the subscriber welcome gate where you're going to build an email list. You got the meta deployment where we did successfully deploy to the meta properties. You got the auto commenting, the auto sending, and I didn't even talk about the auto incentives or the recommendations. Incentives, the bot will use that list of URLs to collect an email address, and recommendations, it will use a list of URLs if it sees an opportunity to make a sale, right? That whole entire thing right there, total value $7,473. And I'm telling you, if you understood how much time, effort, money I invested, you would understand this, and you would understand how serious I'm taking this, guys. It's a one-time price. It's right there. Now, look, I've got a second option for you. And if you thought it was good, I'm about to blow your mind again, right? So when you go to this page, there are two options on that page, okay? So the first one, as I just said, if you purchase today, you are getting everything in the front end for free. If you go through the funnel, you're going to pay the front end price and then get presented with this offer. Does that make sense to everybody? So I did way good. I didn't just give you a little coupon for $5 off or anything else. You just saved like $67 by being on this call, right? And I know I'm going to get some haters, but oh well. Hop on my calls when I do them, right? Okay. Yeah. Can you type in the chat there, please? I spelled it right. Yeah. That's the right link, right? Pranay, G?
Yeah, that's the right link.
Okay. That's not annual. That's a one-time price. That is a one-time price, guys. Okay. All right. Any questions so far? Any questions so far? Peter, you're already in. Okay. Now, let's talk about this. Whenever I create a piece of software, guys, I go above and beyond. And we have a saying in our mastermind that where we start is not where we end up. This software, this is my promise to you. As a matter of fact, let me turn off my camera. Let me turn off the screen when I say this because I want you guys to understand who I am. This is my promise to you. This software, where it's at right now, will not be the same 3 months from now. It will not be the same 6 months from now. It will not be the same a year from now. And by the way, that version that you guys just purchased came with commercial rights. Even the front end came with commercial rights. I've never done that before. I want everybody to succeed. I know it's a great opportunity. I want everybody to succeed. So we did something different on this launch. Yeah, we had a goodwill on this launch. Okay. But I'm telling you, and if I have members on this call, back me up here, this software will not be the same, will it? None of my software is the same. We are at the bare minimal level with this software. You guys hear that? We're at the bare minimal level. There's so much more, right? So with our platinum guys, not only do you get the unlimited chatbots, the IG commenter, the IG sender, but on top of that, we have something called a training center. So what I showed you today, you create a bot individually, and then you're going to go and you're going to drop files in there every single time, and you're going to put URLs in there and update your Q&A. And so you do it in each individual bot. Does that make sense to you? So I wanted to do something different because that doesn't work for me. So what happens is you have a training center now where you load all your files, you load your URLs, you load your incentives, you load your recommendations. And then what happens is once you put that in there, you say, okay, I want to go train these 10 bots. And you could just tell it, go train these 10 bots. Or you can do something better. Now, stick with me here, okay? Because I don't want to lose you. I'm going to ask you on a scale of 1 out of 10, how many of you get this right now? If I go create a bot called barista, which we did, then I'm going to go assign a tag that says coffee. And anytime I upload a document that has to do with coffee, I'm going to assign that tag. Does everybody understand that right now? So if I go drop 3 files in there, I'm going to assign a tag that says coffee. And what's going to happen is the software knows that all of these bots are assigned, they also have the tag coffee. And therefore, when you go back to your dashboard, this is what's going to happen. You're going to see these little explanation points everywhere, and you're going to need to click the button because your software is ready to take the media that you just put in, and it's going to go train all your bots. Does that make sense, everybody? On a scale of 1 out of 10, is everybody getting this right now? Let me see, where's the comments? There they are. I want to make sure nobody's lost. So now we bulk train. Now, without getting too technical on you, I want you guys to understand I'm setting the foundation for something. Think about all the repositories out there. Think about Scribe. Think about Google Drive. Think about Dropbox. I think about my software, my courses, my sales pages, my newsletters. I think about all this stuff. And I'm already going, my vision, guys, and we've already figured out how to do that. How incredible would it be if this call ends, we're on Zoom, it goes right into something like Vimeo, and then Vimeo is going to send it and put it inside my membership area. We have our own members area. And at the same time, it sends it over to the bot, and it already knows what the tag is, and it already trains it, and I did nothing. That's where we're at. That's the reason I created this tool. Does that make sense? So the training center, yes, the bulk training and everything, guys, is a part of Platinum. Now, look, I'm not going to penalize you. If you want to come in here and you want to try out on the pro level or whatever, and you want to upgrade before the launch, it's fine. Do it. I'm not gonna play the game. I don't have time to keep up with it anyways, right? So whatever you want to do. But I'm here to tell you that this bulk training thing is on a whole nother level. And not only do we have this bulk training taking place, on top of that, we do have a multi-client feature. Now, remember what I told you on the pro level, you can do commercial license. If you want to go sell your dentist and you keep the money and you go build a bot for him, I'm fine with that. Now, that doesn't mean that your dashboard is not going to get kind of messy. You can create groups up here, but your dashboard is going to get kind of messy. And you're going to go enter your API, and you're going to want to enter their API too, and you're not going to be able to do it unless you have our multi-client. Then you'll be able to do it. So I'm giving you a chance to go out there and prove yourself. And then if you want to come in, you got 7 days to come in. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, my platinum prices always go to $1,297 when the launch ends. Every time. And people come in and they buy it even after it ends, right? So you got the multi-client. Also, future messaging channels. So what's a messaging channel? That's a messaging channel. WhatsApp, the freaking Instagram and Messenger, right? These are messaging channels. Can anybody think of more messaging channels? Anybody at all? LinkedIn? I'm going to tell you something right now. LinkedIn is tough. LinkedIn does not like automations. We're working around it, right? But yeah, look at this. There are messaging channels in queue right now. Gmail, Telegram, texting on like Twilio and stuff like that. All of these messaging channels, we will keep adding on. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, my core functionality in the software is pretty much done. All I'm going to keep doing is adding as many messaging channels as I can find. I'm telling you, you will get updated with messaging channels. And then there's also this thing in Platinum called API Sync Hub. Now, these are just going to get added as we find them. So the first ones we're doing right now is we're doing Calendly and we're doing Freshdesk. And so what that means is you still build your bot the same way. You can still deploy it in all your messaging channels. You can do them all at once. But then you could say, you know what? I want my bot to have access to my calendar. So we go and have a relationship with Calendly where now it can make appointments for you. It can reschedule, it can cancel, as well as my support desk is Freshdesk. So now I want the bot to respond to tickets and people can jump in chat and it can close tickets, it can open tickets, it can help. And that's just a start. Then there's Zendesk, then there's Shopify. There's all these other platforms that we can just flip a switch and tie into so that your bot has access to everything over there. A Google Sheet. So think about it. Does everybody now understand the difference between messaging channels and the API Sync Hub? Is everybody starting to get this right now? Type in the chat, let me know. So here's the thing. For my platinum members, I always take care of my platinum members, right? Whenever you have a platinum with me, jump in because you'll, it's going to be worth 10 times the value by the time I'm done in 3 months, right? So our goal is I have a whole entire AI team that is watching the news, that is watching what's going on with Perplexity, with DeepSeek, with all those different platforms, right? All of them. We're at Claude, we're constantly watching, we're constantly seeing what they're updating. And what we're interested in is what have they done with the API? What do they allow us to do now? Like the bot's going to be talking here before too long, right? And my goal is every single time, guys, there's something new that happens with AI, you can be like, oh, you know what? AI Bot Studio's got me covered. It's okay. That's our goal. Because we know that AI is hot, as I started the call, right? So how many of you are liking this right now? Yes or no? Pretty generous offer, yeah? Would you guys agree? And by the way, I'll tell you right now, there's payment plans. I get it. Times are tough. I want you out there selling bots. So times don't have to be tough no more, right? And by the way, the bot is just your foot in the door. It's your icebreaker. It's like a guaranteed thing to get in with the business owner. And you can set it up in 2 minutes or less. You could be sitting at your table setting up a bot if you wanted to, right? So here's the thing. Everybody's saying I'm generous. Good. I'm glad, right? So you don't want any bonuses? Does anybody want any bonuses? Does anybody like any bonuses at all? Anybody at all? I'll answer your questions in a minute. The answer is yes, of course you can sell your bot. I've said it 100 times. You can sell your bot. Sell your bot, sell your bot, sell your bot, right? Well, let's go back to the pink. Let's bring out some bonuses. How about this? Did you guys all enjoy your time with me today? And by the way, I was scared to get on this call. I was tired. I've been up all night. I didn't sleep. I built this presentation last night, guys. I didn't sleep. I literally worked through the whole night. I wanted it to be perfect for you, right? Well, here's the thing. Why don't you come spend 3 days with me on a workshop? And you know what we'll do? We'll go set up all that software. By then, we'll have new updates. And why don't we go work on that InstaSurge matrix method? Why don't we go hop into Canva? Why don't we go create some hooks? Why don't we go throw up some posts? Why don't we go turn on some commenting and sending? And by the way, G, are you ready for me yet?
Yeah, it was an issue with OpenAI credit limit. So I just increased that, but you can also do the checkbox for the AI and it'll work.
I didn't click AI. Okay. That's fine. So we'll show it right at the end, G. And if that
Okay.
thing doesn't work, man, I'm gonna come hop on a plane and kick your butt personally. No, I'm just kidding. So look, come spend 3 days with me, and that's what we'll do. We will, like, my promise to you is you will leave with all that done. If you all are like totally convinced that, you know what, I can do a post every day. Is there anybody that's like convinced on what they saw today? And by the way, go convince yourself, please. Go convince yourself. Okay. Go look at Instagram. Go find those posts yourself. Just type in business, type in GPT, type in Canva, type in anything. You'll see them. And you know it when you see them because they look stupid simple, right? Kiss. Okay. So let's go spend 3 days with me. And on those 3 days, guys, here's the thing. First of all, let's make sure that your idea, because your end goal is to give somebody a lead capture page to capture the email and build a list, right? Let's make sure that it's going to be profitable before we even dive in. I'll help you with that, right? Let's go out there and create the most amazing chatbot branding. I didn't do that today. I totally winged it. I should have set all that up for you ahead of time, right? So let's come up with a monetization plan. Just because you have a great post that's getting comments and you got the ability to comment back and you got the ability to send doesn't mean you know how to make money with it. Well, let's come up with that. Let's come up with that. As a collective whole, we'll figure that out. Let's go create our expert, just like I did today. Let's go actually create our chatbot. There's some things I didn't show you today, right? I'm considering your time. Let's go set up the subscriber welcome gate. And when we do that, at the same time, let's set up your email. Let's set up your autoresponder. Let's set up your follow-ups. Let's go set up your socials. Let's make sure that Messenger, let's make sure that WhatsApp, and let's make sure that the other one, what is it? Instagram? Let's make sure Instagram is all set up. I'll help you with that. I went through that. I learned that, right? Then let's go set up your bulk tagging. I already showed you. You're going to set up tags over here on the bot. And when you load media, when you load files, you're going to set up your tags. Let's actually start posting. All right. And let's go set up all that IG automation. Now, yes or no? How many of you are with me? Who's with me? Type in the chat. Let me know. That's included. That's a bonus that's included in Platinum. How about this? I'm going to do something for y'all you ain't never seen in this marketplace. Now, it's only if you're in the United States. I cannot get around that. Every time I try, it gets sent back to me. We spend like $80 every time. I just can't. All I can say is try to find a way to get to Vegas. You get to Vegas, I'll give you all your boxes at once, right? But look at this here. We just took this yesterday. Remember what I showed you at the beginning of the call? Ask me why ask me why your business needs AI. How many of you want this shirt? How many of you would go to every chamber of commerce? How many of you would go to your meetups? How many of you would go to the home and garden show? How many of you would go to the swap meet? How many of you would go to freaking Walmart? How many of you would go wearing, and by the way, your shirt doesn't have the branding. It just has the AI. You don't have to brand our workshop, right? But how many of you would do that? Because you know what? I'll send it to you. I will send it to you. My significant other, Connie, does the most incredible job putting together this box. Can you guys see this right now? Let me turn this off. Look at this. This is a bonus. This is a bonus for the first people that buy. Look at this. Do you see this? She puts her heart and soul into this, and then she has me sit down and have I sign a thank you card to everybody. This is what we do when we launch, guys. We send out this box right here. All my mastermind members already get this, but all our new customers, we send you this box. You got the shirt, you got the hat. This time, it was a joke first, but this time we have the pink tumblers, 22-ounce stainless tumbler, right? The workbook, I create the workbook myself, walks you through the whole entire process. Oh, now I'm not going to show you guys. She's got some surprises in there. She told me, she's like, don't show them surprises. I want them to be surprised, right? How many of you want this? Who wants this? It's an added bonus. It's just an added bonus when you get in today, right? Go back and tell whoever brought you here, say thank you. Thank you, Todd. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Forrest. Thank you, Karthik. Thank you. Everybody promoted this. Oh, Connie is on the call. So you can see all the hearts. She's the one that did this box. So y'all can tell her thank you, right? So we're going to send this to you. We send out about 300 of these things. I help her with it. And that's about our limit. 300s, we really can't go beyond that without sleeping, right? So 300 is our limit. So yeah, that box is going to you. How about this? Do y'all see any integrations that you use there on the screen? Any and all? Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you access to the integration center. So when you collect those emails, right, that welcome gate, when you collect the emails, guess what? You're going to have all these integrations where you just flip a switch. Carl says Sendio is there. I was talking to Josh some more. You should hit up Josh some more and say, Josh, man, I got this pink box coming to me. You should have told me about it. Right? So look, I'm going to send you that. And the reason why, I'm also going to send you, and you guys will use it. I know you use something else right now, but this is our whole entire integration center. And I don't want to get into it on the call, but I'm going to gift it to you. and it's connected to all of our software. All of our software uses this. So whatever you're using out there right now, you can keep using it, but you can use this too. More the merrier, right? So we work with everything. Those integrations, we work with everything, but this is my own secret sauce. I have some secret weapons in here. I have some secret strategies in here. And it's pretty good. You're sharing another view of the presentation. Oh, I'm sharing the wrong screen. Let me know earlier, man. I want to edit the video. Okay, hold on. There we go. Is that better? Full screen? Oh, I'll bet you guys did let me know in the comments, right? Full screen. What about Send Shark? I think we are integrated with System.io. What if I told you that we can do an integration in about an hour? That's our technology. So anything that people want us to integrate, except wish list for some reason, Craig. Wish list has something complicated with it, but anything that people want us to integrate, we do. We do integrate with them, right? The final thing that I'm going to tell you, and everybody that purchased, we'll get these dates out to you guys. Come on out to Vegas. Come on out to Vegas and let's do an event. Come on out to Vegas and let's do an event. Okay. And the reason why is because what I just showed you on the screen. AI Bot Studio is just one piece of the equation. There's so much more that we can do. Because if you can learn to go out there and sell the chatbot, and that's your foot in the door, there's so much more that you can do. And it doesn't have to be my software, it could be anybody's software. Okay. But come on out to Vegas. I love doing events, I love working with people, and let's figure this thing out. Okay. And I'll help you. And my goal is to have about 300 to 400 people at that event. I don't really like to go bigger than that because then I don't get to walk around and meet people. But we'll figure things out. And if you notice at my events are a little bit different. What do you notice on this screen here? Anybody? What do you guys notice on the screen? There's one thing in common. Laptops. Everybody's got their laptops. It's mandatory. Everybody needs to have laptops because we leave with stuff done. We get stuff done. And you guys will see it on the workshop. And I'm going to announce this. It's going to be taking place in early March. Let's do this event. Okay. So those are my bonuses for you guys today. I don't want to take any more of your time, but this is what you're going to get. You get everything in basic. You get everything that I covered in pro, which came to $7,473. But now I'm going to give you the multi-client access, the API Sync Hub, the Chatbot Training Center, the future messaging channels, the live ticket to the workshop, the ticket to the AI Bot Studio Live, and the mastery box that's sitting right here to me. You don't even have to pay shipping. We cover that. I'm going to send all that to you. Okay, so total value, $11,552. I know the value of this is absolutely insane. After the launch, it will be at $12.97. There is a payment plan there to get you guys in. Remember, you're backed by a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to lose. Okay? Now, does anybody have any questions? I can stick around for questions for a little bit, but let me just ask one more time on a scale of 1 to 10. How did we do today? Good? Carol says, phenomenal webinar. That's great. And G's putting the link in the chat. 10, 10, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, excellent. 100 plus, 1,000, 110%, brilliant. There is a payment plan, right, G? It's at the bottom there. If there's not, we'll put it there. Pranay, could you do that for me?
Yeah.
100, 100, 100 plus, 100, great, bloody awesome. Replay this video. We will get the replays out. Nice, 10, 100. Multiple clients can be managed on the 297. No, nope. But you have the commercial license on the 297. The multi-client is on the platinum. There is so many benefits to being a platinum member, guys. There really is. Okay. But we'll get the payment plan on there. I'm not worried about that. And oh, should we give this comment another shot here? Should we see what was up AI's butt this morning? Let's see. You ready, G?
Yeah.
G, did they have Star Trek over there? TV show
No,
called Star Trek.
nope.
There's this expression that Captain Kirk had, and it was "Beam me up, Scotty," and then he would disappear. He would like teleport, right? So if this doesn't work, you better beam me up. All right, go ahead. You good?
I'm posting it.
Is there a payment plan for 297? There wasn't a payment plan for 297, but you can check back with us and we can see. Let me see. How many of these boxes am I sending out, guys? How many of these boxes am I sending out? Oh, Gary corrected me. Kirk never said that in Star Trek. Was it Spock? Somebody said it, right? I assume somebody said it. All of them, 300, all of them. Pranay, you're watching the comments, right?
Yeah.
I looked at that page myself. I saw the buttons on there. Okay, Dennis purchased it. So somehow somebody got to the button there, buddy. So I don't know. Okay.
Also, the comments would be there.
All right. There we go. So look, is this it right here?
Yep.
6 seconds ago. All right. Hold on a minute. Moment of truth. Let's see what we got. I haven't seen it yet. I'm getting ready to beam out of here. 17 seconds. There is a throttle that kicks in, right? There is a throttle that kicks in.
Yeah,
Here's
there's
one
a
right
reply.
here. Square Salon. Oh, thank you. Right? Okay, I want to see. Oh, there's another one. Hold on. Let's see what it said to you. Right here. Hey there. Thanks for stopping by. Do you see this, guys? It is giving unique comments on all these. Is everybody seeing this right now? So there you go. So I'm going to cut that piece out and put that on the other side. Nobody will ever know that anything went wrong. All right, G, thank you so much for saving the day. Appreciate it. Okay, everybody. I took enough of your time. I really do hope that you got a lot of value out of this call. Let's see. They'll look into the button. I'll stay alive one more minute while we make sure we get the buttons taken care of. That's a zoo button, right, Pranay?
Yeah.
And the payment plan is going to be at the bottom. Tremendous
Yeah.
value, wonderful program. Okay. Man, I'll tell you what, we are great at building software. We're horrible at collecting money. Something with intentions there, right? Oh, can they also integrate a website? We give you embed code. Did you guys see that button that said embed code? We give you embed code, right? So yeah, we give you embed code. Please purchase and get into Chad's world. It is a no-brainer. Thanks, Brom. I appreciate that. I'm in when the payment is set up. Where is the buy button? By the way, I got an extra bonus for you guys. So a lot of you said that you want to learn affiliate marketing. Yeah? Did you guys say that? My JV manager is going to kill me right now. But if you guys come in, do you have anybody that you would like to put in this program? Do you guys have anybody you'd like to put in this program? As a bonus, and this usually doesn't happen, you usually have to be part of the golf club to get approved or whatever. We'll approve your affiliate link and you can bring people in. You got 7 days to bring people in. How's that for a bonus? Good? Okay, so watch your email, everybody that purchased. I'll send you an email. I'll send you a link where you can click it and you can apply. And then I'll have you put a special code in there. And that way they know to approve your link, because the affiliate manager won't approve anybody that doesn't have like 20,000 sales. But all of my mastermind members and everybody, we do that special thing to get them started, right? And there's our great affiliate manager right there. He says he's giving me more homework to do. But I'll do it with you, right? So I really want to see these people succeed, right? So Matt, do we just want to do that on Platinum, or do we want to do on 297 too? Can you hop on and say hi, Matt? Connie's saying LOL. Up to you. You're not going to talk? Okay. You know what? If it's up to me, then if you buy it $297, then I'll do it for you too. I've never done that before. Not to people who have bought, right? But I'll do it for you too, right? That's a nice bonus, yeah? And here's the thing, you want to get to the point where, and you can ask Matt, like, I bring Matt on sometimes, he does talk, and Matt's a great guy, by the way. Worked all night with me, right? But we bring people on, we bring our mastermind members in or whatever, and we approve them, and we work to get them to the level they need to get to. Because nobody else is going to give you a chance, right? We'll give you a chance, right? There's a lot we have to offer. So, all right. So we will get the replay out. Waiting for the split pay. How are we looking on that, G? I don't know what to do because there's a lot of people trying to purchase right now. If you buy the 297, can you upgrade later to the platinum? We're fine doing that, right, Matt? I'm telling you, man, I'm a horrible marketer. I'm not like a guy that's like, you got 7 hours to buy and the price goes up to double. Like, all I know how to do is take care of people, guys. I don't really know how to do anything else. Will it be capable of two-way voice interaction? Pretend like I don't know what you're talking about. If I take the bot and if I say, can you tell me what your special is today? And it talks back to you, yes, if that's what that is. As soon as the payment plan comes up, I'm in. Okay, well, so instead of me sitting here like a monkey, why don't you guys ask me some questions while they're taking care of you guys? I will mail your code to you. Everybody that purchased, we will mail your code to you. Okay? Okay, good. Chris says the payment plan is there. Beam me up, Scotty. All right, so the payment plan is there. Good, good, good. I want to replace my pickaxe where I offer a monthly service to my bot. It's specific for my customers. I don't want to sell the bot to a company. I'm the company, just monthly access to use it. Do what you got to do. Clinton, yes, you're grandfathered. Mastermind members, please don't buy. You're already grandfathered. Gainer, thanks, Chad. Awesome stuff as usual. Will you be adding Pinterest? Pinterest, how would Pinterest work? See, that's the thing. That's what I love. I will open up a group just for you guys to offer your feedback and your ideas, because I know there's a lot of possibility out there. And G and Pranay, I've been mentioning them all this time on the call, and Ishwar, they are amazing human beings, and they are so good with integrations. Like Mark gave me a list of calendars. There's no doubt in my mind. I think we have every autoresponder. There's no doubt in my mind we can get every calendar. Like there's so many ideas here for what we can do. And you have a guy that's super, super excited to do that for you, right? How do you become a mastermind member? I'm not trying to sell anybody to a mastermind, guys. It's not what I'm trying to do right now. Need to add Sinatra. Don't know what that is. But I'll tell you what, I will create a group for everybody that purchased. Okay. I know my partners sent people to this call, so I don't want them to think I'm hijacking people or anything. Sorry if you get my message. It's private. I don't know why it's doing that. Yeah. Is Stripe integrated? Stripe is integrated in a lot of our software for sure, but not this one. It could be certainly where the bot could go look up payment links and details. Like I said, we have our own page builder, we have our own funnel builder. Now, we have our own CRM, we have our own quiz tool, we have our own newsletter tool. We have a lot of software, and I plan on tying all of it automatically to the bot without you having to do anything, right? Need a way for people to pay me. How can we integrate that? Yeah, through the bot, you mean? That's where Stripe would come in, probably. That's where Stripe would come in. That's where my software will come in for sure, right? Okay. There's other ones too if Stripe declines you, like NMI, EPD. There's other ones that you could do, right? Can you create a qualification bot so it asks multiple questions, those answers get I don't know about qualification, but you just reminded me of something. So what we've been trying to figure out like for instance, we're going to have our bot for support. And if it starts asking, so you're talking to a support bot that's trained for support, right? And it has all the files for support and everything. If it starts asking about one of our products, what we're going to do is we're going to set it up to where it transfers to the other bot. And then when it's done with the other bot, it sends you back to this bot. Like, we're getting really jiggy with this stuff, guys. You're really, really going to like what we do. And you're really going to like the fact that I'm always in your face all the time. Like, you just can't get rid of me, right? When approximately will the 3-day workshop be held? Do you have the answer to that?
Wasn't it on the 18th?
18th.
I think that's what you came up with.
We'll send out an email to everybody that bought, right? So that you can be a part of that. We'll have the workshop and we'll have the event date, right? It was all kind of last minute, guys. Oh, that looks good. It was all kind of last minute, so we'll make it happen. Does the 297 include messaging? Yes, it does. It does. It does, yeah. Can you manage the comments from the dashboard? Not yet, but we will be able to. Chad, is it possible to get a list of all your platinum offers? You can send me a text. Like I said, I want to take care of my partners that sent you guys here. I am not trying to make money off you. I'm trying to take care of my partners, right? Why does your link say you've been referred by Karthik Amani? Probably because Karthik sent you to this call. Smarty pants. I brought Karthik in this business. He's one of my best friends. We go way back. All right. Can we eventually get analytics on bot input? Yeah, probably. Probably so. You're taking all these notes, right, G?
Yeah.
Sure you are. But we can go through the comments afterwards. Can we add bots to existing websites? You can iframe it. What don't you get with the front end offer? You don't get the automation, the Instagram automation. You don't get the messenger automation, and you don't get unlimited chatbots. So you guys also have unlimited chatbots, right? You also have unlimited chatbots. Can you send comment replies to everyone without requiring a keyword? You can, but let me tell you something. Just because I'm an approved app doesn't mean that you're out of the clear. If you piss Instagram off, they could restrict your account. I'm just being honest with you guys. That's the same thing that ManyChat tells you, right? You don't want to abuse anything. Just because we're approved, you don't want to abuse anything. And what they have said is if somebody specifically types a keyword, we know that there's a communication happening. We know that they're interested in what you have, right? The other thing that I didn't mention that it'll do is, let's say that I just want to make a post about, I just had a birthday the other day. So maybe I just want to put my birthday cake up there and I don't want it to necessarily auto comment to get people to my webinar. I can exclude it. I can exclude it as well. I can even exclude it when the catch-all is on, right? Okay, gee. So you put the link out again. Bye, baby. They like your box. It's so pretty. How do we use the chatbots without the messaging? I guess you can look at it. I don't know. I mean, the point of a chatbot is to message. I don't know. Can you set up API for make.com? Make's a little bit tougher. You know what I don't understand about Make and Zapier? They are like the king of integrations. You know what I would love to be able to do is fire a tag in their system and trigger multiple integrations. And they won't do it. Do we get IG messaging with the Pro? You do. You do. Can you just have a web chat bot on your website without social channels? You can. You can. So the dog demo on Instagram, is that automation at the platinum level? That's the pro level. Can you integrate with the Karthik's appointment Matic? He has an appointment tool now. Sure. Whatever APIs we can get, we can integrate. Right, Pranay? What is the IG automation you're referring to at the platinum level? I don't think I am. The thing with the platinum level, guys, is the multi-clients and the training center, the bulk. And trust me when I say it's going to be worth it. You will come back and pay $12.97. I've said that on every single webinar, and there's always somebody hopped on and said, "Yep, you told me I was going to buy it. I bought it." You will. When you see what we come out with, when you see what we keep building, you won't be able to resist it. Like I said, my dream is this freaking call ends and the bot's already trained and nobody loaded anything anywhere. It just does it all automatically. Right? Since you're integrating with Meta, can you do threads? I don't know anything about threads. Now, threads is another message channel, yeah? And there's a couple of them, right? There's a couple of them like that are underground, and DuckDuckGo has channels and all that stuff. Those are message channels. We'll find them all. We need your guys' help finding them. Yeah, but we can find them. Will it work on live or just post in videos? Okay, what are you talking about, Mr. World Famous? What are you talking about? Will what work on live? Oh, will it work on live video? I don't know. I think that we have talked about it. Okay, it won't work in groups. It will work in pages, right? And that's the reason why Instagram is doing what it's doing, because they have allowed automation that the other ones aren't. And that's why everybody's doing it. Because why not? You build a list for free. Yeah, Instagram lives works on other platforms. Oh, Instagram Live works on other platforms. I remember talking to our head developer and he said, "Do you want this to do live too?" I said, "Well, not now. We'll never launch, right?" But so we can. We can. Okay. It's 4 a.m. in Australia. Will the offer still be available in 6 hours when my bank opens? Yes. No. You got 5 minutes and 55 seconds, and the price is going to double, and you're going to lose all your bonuses. Multi-client can log into their account, but they will still see AI. Okay, so here's the thing. I made a bonehead decision in 2009, and I was the one that introduced agency in the whole entire business. I had a product called Tube Probe, and I went out there and I was learning from a guy named Dagan Smith. And Dagan Smith had these things called invisible sales funnels, and you paid like $3,000 for each one. And one day I went to his $35,000 mastermind, and he says, "You can have all my sales funnels for $3,000," and I bought them all. And that gave me the rights to resell them at 100% commission. So when I was launching 2Pro back in 2008, my partner Chris says to me, he goes, "Man, we got to have a lot of steps in this funnel. What else you got?" I said, "Well, I'm already doing a live thing. I'm already doing this. I'm already doing that." I said, "This guy Dagan had this idea where you could buy, you could pay, and you had the rights to resell this. What if we did this on software? It had never been done before. What if we do this on software?" And I let people go out there and put their name on it and everything else. The problem is this. Do that if you want to lose money. What I teach my people, and you guys need to hear this, is number one, I don't believe in agency. I don't believe in agency at all. If you have an agency, your customers own you. Yeah. 1 minute they want you to look at their webinar. 1 minute they want you to look at their sales page. 1 minute they want you to write their emails. 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. What I believe in is I believe in a service company. Go out there and do bots if that's what you want to do. Go out there and do LinkedIn if that's what you want to do. Go out there and do email. Oh, we're good on email too. Go out there and do emails if that's what you want to do, right? But just do that. Don't offer a la carte. Don't offer everything, right? So very, very valuable advice. But this is what I learned when we took Everlesson back in 2010 and offered a white label. What people started doing was they started putting their logo on Everlesson and then going out there and selling Everlesson for like $500. And I would pull them aside. I said, "What are you doing? These people need to build courses." And they say, "Yeah, I know, but I just made $500. I said, "You should have made 5,000. "Well, what do you mean, Chad?" I said, "If you build the course for them, they will pay you 5,000. You guys understand that? You're much better off doing it as a service than selling the software. So when I stopped offering the white label, Then what happened was people learned to start doing the service. They still add their client and everything else, but they started doing the service. They started making more money, a lot more money. Our Everlesson people made over $100 million in sales with the white label. Now, it's not at the level of the other guys today, but hey, man, that was a win for me, right? So, yeah. So we probably will not go to the full white label. We probably just won't do it, right? I'm confused about something. Does the Pro plan include the automation feature? Okay. I wish Connie was here because I would have her give me a piece of paper. I would hold up the piece of paper that says Instagram automation comes with Pro. Do we got it? I want everybody to type in the chat. IG equals Pro. IG equals Pro. IG equals Pro. Okay. The 297 comes with Pro. All right. So yes, it's sold as AI Bot Studio. Yes. IG equals Pro. There we go. All right. The link does not have buy options. It has to. People are buying. Right, G? Is Shopify chat in the works? I didn't know Shopify had a chat. That's another message channel. I do know that they can be one of our API partners. I didn't know they had a chat. See, that's the thing. You guys have so much more knowledge than I do, right? Because I just work in my own stuff. Okay. Just bought the platinum on payment plan. Can I still get the 247 goodies? All the goodies I showed you are platinum. When is the 3-day training? We'll have a date out on the 3-day training for sure, right? So this is what I'm going to mail the buyers. Okay. Number one. So here's what you should have. If you've already purchased, you should check your email and you should have access details. You'll get a receipt from JV Zoo. You should have access details to get into the software. My support is nicelysupport.com. Okay. But you should have your credentials to log in. And then we know who you are. We know who the buyers are. We will send you an email. In that email, I will give you a link to sign up to be an affiliate. I will give you a code word. I will give you the dates for our next workshop, which I believe Connie said was the 18th. I screw up every date I have. I'm pretty much just need to be told, go there and do that, hang out with your people, right? I believe it's the 18th. And then I'll also have a date when we're confirmed on the event. I was putting my feelers out there to see how many of you want to come to Vegas and do an event. Vegas is a good place to go to, right? Great distinction, be a service company, not an agency. Okay. Okay, Michael, I'll take that up with you. Virtual, easier for some. Will the 297 deal include Facebook comment automation when, if it comes out? Probably not. Probably not. That'll probably be a platinum feature. That'll probably be a platinum feature. Like, I really feel like originally, guys, I didn't have the Instagram automation. I only had it in platinum. I changed it this morning. I said, you know what? I want to get everybody doing this. So I changed it this morning, right? So we're being super, super generous with it, right? So just purchase. So if you guys are in, type in the chat. Let me know if you're in. Payment options show up on PayPal. I don't know anything about that. Scroll down to the bottom. Good. Michael's in. Good. All right. Stuart's in. Good, Stuart. All right. Daryl says I'm in Entourage. Good. He's a mastermind member. Okay. Any coupon code? No. I gave you $67 off. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm sorry, I just played. I was waiting for it. I knew somebody was going to ask that. We had to ask. Yeah, you don't look at, then Sandra comes back. Well, you don't get what you don't ask for. She's right. Squeaky wheel gets a grease. But the answer is still no. Okay, 10-4. All right. Are there any suggestions on how to price bots and monthly payments for the business? It depends on who you're dealing with. It depends on are we gonna go out there and are we gonna generate leads for attorneys with a bot? Because wow, that's a lot. I got a friend. He is the laziest marketer on the planet. You guys know who I'm talking about right now. His name's Armando. We call him Magic Mondo. He really does make money in his sleep. He makes more money than he does in his sleep than I do working without sleep. And this is what he said. He goes, man, He goes, you got to teach your people something. I said, what's that? I recorded it. He goes, if I was him, you know what I'd be doing? I'd be charging per message. I'd be charging per message. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you and say I've done that before. I've never done that. He just threw that idea at me, and I said, wow, that's pretty good idea. Pretty good idea. It doesn't show the money back guarantee. There's always a money back guarantee. Always a money back guarantee. 100%. You're covered by Zoo, right? 30 days. Okay. All right, guys, I got a launch that kicked off. It's been fun hanging out with y'all. Everybody that came in, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Post the link one more time, G. My support desk, and I will be there myself today, is nicelysupport.com. So let us know if you guys have any questions. Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I will get this cut up. I will get it to the team, and they will send out the replay. It won't be 2 hours long. It just don't worry about it. We got you guys covered. If there's anything with logins, don't worry about it. I've been here since 1998. I don't know how to do anything else. I ain't going anywhere, right? Don't worry about it. You're in great hands. We'll get you guys covered. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I hope to see you guys again. All right. I'll let you guys know if we do an encore presentation. That could happen. All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day. Bye-bye.